Hi, my name's Diane.
Hi, my name's Anna.
My name's Gordon Marks. I've been coaching power soccer since around 96, 97 when my son got involved, and he played right up until 2011.
And how long have you been playing power chair soccer for?
For about a year and a half.
So this is Michelle and Doug. They're Jake's parents.
My name is Margaret McLeod. I've been involved since 1998 when my son Dale McLeod started playing power soccer.
Stuff, so it's been really empowering to my social life and my everything else. So
It's allowed us to play a sport competitively.
Yeah, I think that's what's missing with people who have disabilities that are more severe, is that you don't have a lot of options. Because there's sledge hockey, there's wheelchair basketball, but you also have
That requires a lot of arm strength.
Pretty much the only sport I can play, so it's really fun.
Yeah, you make lots of new friends.
Oh yeah. The only thing I don't like about it is I have to wake up early to go to our practices.
Jake's pretty competitive by nature, and he was, prior to getting into power chair soccer, he was getting a bit frustrated. His sister is fairly competitive and plays hockey and soccer and other things, and so this gave him the opportunity to kind of get out and play a team sport, and for the most part it's allowed him to kind of showcase what he can do and pick up his disability.
And it gives him, he's got lots of goals now. He wants to get onto the provincial and the national team and make it to the Worlds. And there's lots of things he can do now.
Power soccer has made a huge impact in our life. We've become closer. We've got lots in common to talk about. Every night at the dinner table, power soccer is always brought up. And it's made a huge difference with us. We've made some great friends and received lots of support.
I don't think I would have ever been a national coach except for power soccer. But yeah, for our son Jordan, it was great. He's learned a lot. There's the social aspect of it. There's the traveling aspect of it. I mean, we traveled, to Atlanta in 2006. Kind of set up the international rules. Canada was part of that. He was part of it. Our family was part of it. And we were able to travel to Paris, able to travel to Rio. And then now he's retired from the sport. I'm sure he'll come back to the sport once he gets his finishes university.
So whenever we travel, not only do we have costs of sending a player to a tournament, they also require attendant care. So there's that additional cost of paying for, not only for paying for their wages to attend, but also their flight costs, accommodation, meals, and a lot of our players require medical equipment. So there's that additional cost for renting it, such as hospital beds, Hoyer lifts, and also wheelchair accessible vehicles. So transporting them, most handicap vehicles can only hold one, maybe two wheelchairs, and when you have a team of 8, you need, at least 4 vehicles.
Are pretty expensive. The chair itself, for the new chairs, the Strike Force chairs, are range from $9,000 to $14,000, depending on what options you need on the chair. And then there's just a day-to-day running cost. So for us, we live about 40 minutes away from the practice facility where the team plays. So that's once a week driving back and forth. And then tournaments, we live in the Okanagan, and the closest team for us to play is here in Vancouver, so that's for us about a 5-hour drive. And if we want to play any bigger tournaments, they're down in the States, so we just came back from a tournament back in June in San Francisco. And so that trip probably cost us $2,000 round trip, because it's difficult to take the chairs on planes. Sport chairs, it's been huge. It's gives the player confidence.
they're competing against the top players who have these sport chairs. Yeah, it's just a huge difference. You know, our players do have the skills, but you know, when somebody's doing going that little bit faster, they get into position way quicker. It makes a difference. And you know, the players should have the confidence already, but these chairs give them more confidence and that extra edge in the game. The personal chairs can't take this, so that part of it, to have their personal chair, there is a sense of security having your personal chair as your backup chair too, right?
It reacts a lot faster than our everyday chairs.
It's basically how it's designed. Our everyday chairs are the seats farther forward, where we're sitting higher up, like we're really short, and it's all about where the weight is centered on the chair. And because we're so far back and we're so low, our risk of flipping over the chair is decreased. Like I flipped myself over in the chair.
You
flipped yourself over. No, you got flipped over.
You flipped over by yourself.
You got flipped over, hit your head, we went to the hospital. So it's safer.
One of our obstacles that we realized after attending the World Cup in Paris in 2011, to be a contender for participating in this international event, we need to have sport-specific wheelchairs. And that's been one of our obstacles. And with the help of Fort McMurray, firefighters and the city, we've been able to have hope that we're able to move along and have these sport-specific wheelchairs to help these players reach their full potential and become more competitive.
We should not be doing that, because you know we're going to hit everything we're walking up as they're driving.
Earlier this year in April, we had this little tournament where we mix a whole bunch of players around from different teams. Then we have a tournament, and then my dad is coaching a team, but then we beat him in the finals, so that was really fun.
Just being able to travel in general, honestly.
Memorable moments.
I don't know.
Everything. I think for me, it was Paris. Because we went to Paris and
we got to meet so many people. We got to go touring.
All the trips. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I could write out right now, but definitely competing. I don't think I can relate to any particular moment, because every trip I go on has been memorable in different ways.
Yes, it all started in 2004, where we were invited to go to Arizona for a tournament, and I didn't think it would be possible to fly down there because Dale just had his back surgery and transferring him was going to be too difficult on a plane, so we decided to do a road trip. And so Dale and I set off in our van. We packed everything in the van that we needed, and when we arrived at our first destination stop, I realized I forgot his bed.
Oh no!
So we had to stop somewhere and pick up a mattress, and he slept on the floor for the rest of the trip. And but that was amazing because we did it by ourselves, and I realized if I could do that, I could do anything. And Dale realized himself that anything is possible, that if he sets his mind to it.
It's awesome that you guys fundraise to help raise awareness for muscular dystrophy and tower soccer, which is awesome. And it's just so much fun. You should just just thank you for raising awareness and stuff like that, and fundraising. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much.
just a big thank you, because all the support this year and last year has helped us grow. I mean, we've been struggling just because we don't have any funds and not a lot of support and resources, but to be able to have you guys support us and help us, reach our goals and move on and leading up to the World Cup, and hopefully that Canada can succeed and represent you guys well and make you guys proud.
3 years old, and I have the honor of thanking the Fort McMurray firefighters for their extraordinary generous support in helping us gear up for the World Cup in 2016. When I first came into this, when I first came to know the term power soccer, I was all excited to see what the sport had to offer me. I like to think that I like to think that firefighters had the same excitement about the sport. When we started playing, we had no idea it would come to be an international sport. When we started, we had no idea about the costs that would be involved with travel and gear that was required to play. The strike-force chairs hadn't even been invented yet, and they're practically the standard now that competition has grown. The strike-force, by the way, only came into effect in 2010, I believe. So, yeah. It's been a wonderful journey being able to travel and play with such amazing friends and people who help make this sport possible. It would be impossible without the amazing support of not only the Fort McMurray firefighters, but everyone else who came through for us in such a big way. Thank you so much.